The ocean was calm, the waves lapping gently against the hull of the small fishing boat as it bobbed up and down. The fishermen on board were chatting idly, their eyes scanning the horizon for any sign of a good catch. Suddenly, the water began to churn, and a massive tentacle shot out of the depths, wrapping itself around the boat. The men screamed in terror as they saw the glowing eyes of the Kraken rising from the water. Its massive body towered over them, its tentacles writhing and thrashing as it pulled the boat closer to its gaping maw. The fishermen fought bravely, their knives flashing in the sunlight as they tried to cut themselves free. But the Kraken was too strong, and one by one, the men were dragged under the water, their screams echoing in the empty ocean. Just when it seemed that all was lost, a lone figure appeared on the horizon. It was a woman, her long hair streaming behind her as she raced towards the Kraken on the back of a giant sea turtle. The woman was a sorceress, and she had been summoned by the desperate prayers of the fishermen. With a wave of her hand, she summoned a bolt of lightning that struck the Kraken's massive head, causing it to release its grip on the boat. The sorceress and the fishermen fought bravely, their swords and spells striking the Kraken's massive body. But the beast was too strong, and it seemed as though they would be crushed under its massive bulk. Just when all seemed lost, the sorceress realized that the Kraken was not attacking them out of malice, but out of fear. It had been driven from its home by a massive oil spill, and was desperate for a new home. With a sudden burst of inspiration, the sorceress summoned a massive whirlpool that sucked the Kraken down into the depths of the ocean. There, it found a new home, far from the pollution and destruction of the human world. As the sorceress and the fishermen sailed away, they knew that they had been witness to something truly magical. For in that moment, they had seen the true power of the ocean, and the majesty of the creatures that called it home.